Speed. Now, I tell this to everybody all the time, and nobody understands what I'm trying to say. I'm gonna try and articulate it. Speed is extremely important in business. Everything that needs to be done must be done fast. That doesn't mean it has to be done cheap or shit. It means it has to be done quickly. People seem to conflate the two, that if you do something quickly, it must be terrible. That's not the case. When you're a professional fighter, you learn to punch. Your instructor says faster, 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 you learn to punch faster. You don't degrade your punch. You don't start punching like an idiot. You keep the same quality of punch, but you do it quicker. But speed is super important for a business, and I'm gonna tell you why. So whatever you're thinking of doing, whatever the business you're thinking of running, you need to do things quickly. The same. The key with business is to make sure you're always moving forward, always producing content, and always doing everything you can as quickly as possible, while maintaining the quality. Do not conflate quality with speed. You can do the same. If you have an idea right now and you have someone you're working with, let's say you need a new website. You tell the company it's gonna take 2 weeks. No, it's not gonna take 2 weeks, it's gonna take 3 days, I'm gonna find someone else. We can't do it in 3 days, I'll find someone who can. You can build a good website in 3 days. People have unrealistic, stupid time frames. Everyone thinks things take forever. Things don't take forever. Things can be done quickly. I know, because I've done it. I've pushed people or done it myself and seen what's gonna be done. Do you know what I could do in 2 weeks? Me, as a man who knows nothing about web design, in 2 weeks, I could learn web design and build a website. And I know nothing. So how the fuck can you, the guy who knows websites, take 2 weeks to build a fucking website? It's garbage. Everyone is slow. And being slow is deadly to a company for 2 reasons. One, the faster you get things online, the faster you start making money. I'll give you an example. Let's say, I don't know, producing an advert. The faster you produce an advert, the faster it's out, the faster you get results. If you do it quick enough, you might be able to produce 2 adverts in the time that other people take to produce 1. Now you have double the advertising that other people have. Speed. You have to attack and you have to move quickly. When I talk to people say to me all the time, I have a business idea. So that's cool. A week later, I'll say, how's your business? We'll go, what business? You have an idea and it's been a week. Where's your fucking company? Where's your business?
The reason in my business philosophy and my life philosophy is that efficiency wins, right? If I had to get in a fight in a boxing match and I had to box someone, I had to be as efficient as possible. Yeah. In the Kung Fu movies, when you see a guy doing a backflip to dodge a punch, the reason you don't do that is because it takes more energy to do a backflip than it does to throw a punch. So you're gonna lose in the long run, right? You have to be as efficient as possible. For me to get 10 million views, I have to sit down and tell the truth. For him to get 10 million views, he needs to build a house and get fucking this and money and da-da. I'm more efficient than his channel. So in the long run, this is why it's hard for people to do what I did, because to produce content that gets that many amount of views and it's not just talking.
He has a really, and I hate that because his name has become this partisan thing.
Yeah.
You know, as Teslas are being set on fire. But it's his approach that matters. You know, if you look at SpaceX in comparison to NASA, he would look at a problem and he'd say, okay, what are the friction points and funnels for efficiency and effectiveness? I'm just going to remove those. I'm going to deregulate these things. I'm going to pull, I'm going to fire, I'm going to cut, I'm going to slash, I'm going to just destroy whatever those friction points are to make it more efficient. You look at Twitter as another example where he goes, okay.
He killed that. That was amazing.
80% of his employees?
80%. And then they're twice as profitable now than they were.
In 4 years.
Yeah.
In 4 years, he let go 80%. They're more efficient, they're more effective, and they're more profitable than they've ever been. And they're also doing total volume of interactions more than they've ever done in history.
Get the money in, get a deal, produce the advert, get it out, get someone else in, get money, now, speed. No, we can't wait. When's the meeting? Oh, next Wednesday. No, it's not next Wednesday, it's tomorrow. Tell them we'll go there tomorrow. They can only travel to us next Wednesday. We'll go to them tomorrow. We have to close the deal now. Money, 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 money now. Speed. I cannot emphasize this enough because it is my entire business philosophy. If I had to give you one important point, this is the reason this is the first point. Speed. And everybody is slow. And if you start to work like me, you'll realize everyone's slow, and that's okay. But things must happen quickly. It's extremely important.